it is my great pleasure to bring on the one, the only Chief Marketing Officer, Andre Deary. Are you here?
I'm here. Can you hear me, Scott?
Yes, I can hear you. Take it away. Share with all them the great info.
Yeah, this is great. Really appreciate all the people joining us this Saturday, and really appreciate, Scott, you taking your valuable time to be so involved in the Asirvia marketing system, and just all the help that you've been giving, just all the details that you've been pointing out, and the training that you're going to do later on for this group. Their time is going to be very, very well spent with you today, that's for sure. I just want to quickly go over a few things before I hand it over to you. What you're seeing, everyone, is the new welcome screen that you're going to see, and new people are going to see, your new customers are going to see, and your new affiliate reps are going to see when they log in to their back office. There's a new video that's coming up that's going to be put in place that features a great message that we want to deliver. That's going to be available soon, but this is the first screen that they're going to see. So I'm just going to click on this here and move forward with the training. Okay, so before I get into a few other things, we want to let everyone know that the tickets are now available for sale. We have the website up and everything is available, asirvia.net/Atlanta 2018. So it's all there, folks. That's where you go. It's where you're going to book your reservation, your hotel reservation. It's where you're going to, as we get information on who the speakers are going to be and what the agenda is going to look like, we'll put it up on this page. So this is where everyone goes to learn about the event. And it's the event is called Upward and Forward. It's January 26th to 28th in Atlanta. And that's the website you go to get your tickets and get help. Also, any questions you have regarding the event, there's a support email available there. It's events@asirvia.com. That's the email address you use to ask for anything that's relevant to the event or to tickets. So that's where you go for that. So let's get started. The new welcome video on the back office. That's going to appear sometime this week, and you'll have a welcome message from the CEO, and then there's a smart start message from the CMO. That would be me. And here's what the message is. We have a specific message for our customers, and it's to read the Welcome and Go Services Guide. It's really the first thing they need to do. This guide is going to be included in all Go shipments very soon. But it's also available right now for download at asirviasupport.com. You go to asirviasupport.com, you can download it. So your responsibility to your customers is to make sure that they have this Welcome and Go Services Guide. And I'm going to quickly go over a few things, why it's so important to have this guide. It will save us so much problems and save you so much trouble, and it'll make it so much easier for everyone if your customers start with this Welcome and Go Services Guide. The message that we're delivering, the Smart Start message we're delivering for our affiliates and reps, is to follow and fill out the Getting Started Guide. That is going to be the central piece, your first introduction. Whatever we determine that Getting Started to be, and it's evolving because we've changed the Asirvia marketing. We've added the Asirvia marketing system. So we're going to adapt the Getting Started Guide to reflect the Asirvia marketing system and a few other things. But this is really about simple process, a simple way that everyone gets on the same page, everyone gets the same message. It makes it easy for everyone. So this will be the Smart Start message for our affiliate and reps. In this video, follow and fill out the Getting Started Guide. It provides clear, distinct goals and timelines for you. Now, this is available for purchase from the asirviatools.com. We've got a beautiful full-color guide that if I was a rep, I would have at least 100 of these, and every time I'm enrolling someone, I'm putting this in their hand. I'm getting them to start filling out right away. It is the first tool I want them to work with. The other thing is, if you don't have it, you can download a version of this in the Resource Center. So there's no reason for you to not be able to access this have it as a tool, and get people started the right way. So this is, and this is ongoing. The Getting Started Guide is what we have in place now, and it will evolve as we get better and better and better putting everything together. So let's get started with showing you what's in that guide, the Welcome and Go Services Guide. You've got a cover page. You've got a welcome letter from our president. So it's a really beautiful piece that's going to be included in all the Go orders, and you can download this as well. This is also a great sales tool for you to have with you when you're presenting this, because it also includes the features list. And I want to point out a few things here. There's some language that's changed. So we need everyone to get on the same page. We no longer provision the Go's. We program them. Everyone understands what programming means. So the language in this features list is the language we use. We never refer to them as devices or units. We call them Go's. That's what they are. And it's the Go Services platform. So language is here. The description is a visual is right here, so it's easy for you to compare one to the other. Also, the instructions on how to turn it on and off. If you can read and take 15 seconds, you will understand, and your customer will understand, how to turn it on and off. The visual is right there. So there is absolutely no excuse for support to get a question from your customer asking how to turn it on and off. If you've done your job in the field to make sure that your customer has this Welcome and Go Services Guide, hey, and let them know, hey, you should get it. If you don't get it, let me know. I'll email it to you. It's as simple as that. Everything that they need to have a positive customer experience is in this guide. So this is why we're pointing this out. We want to walk you through what's in this guide. They also will learn how to use the Go Services platform. There's visuals clearly laying the instructions, explaining what an exposure is, and going through the Go Basic screen for messages, because Go Basic is for messages, Go Plus is for ads. And it tells you exactly how to create a message with Go Basic, how to create an ad with Go Plus, and how to activate your Go. So it's very straightforward. The visuals are all there. Now, just quickly, so that I can put to rest this confusion regarding exposures and clicks, and give everyone a very easy analogy so that they can understand what marketing means using the Go. Because it's a very simple analogy. If I put up a billboard in front of a highway, and the city tells me that 5,000 cars go by that billboard every day. Well, my exposure to the cars for that billboard is 5,000 cars. That's my exposure. So there's a potential of the people in that car, 5,000 cars, people that are in there can see that billboard. Now, if someone in the car sees it, let's say 10%, looks at the billboard. So that's 10% of the 5,000 cars that actually looked at the billboard. So that could be the people looking at the notification. Now, if they click on it, and here's the analogy, if I'm in the car driving by the billboard and I take a picture of the billboard, that's the same as me clicking on the notification, and that's also registered as another exposure. And this picture can be shared. It can be shared through social media, and it can be shared to other phones. So hopefully that will get you a sense of what exposure means. And listen, when it comes to marketing, it's a simple numbers game. The more exposures you get, the more opportunity you have to get your message out. It's really that simple. We're in that business. We're in the business of allowing people or giving people an opportunity to use proximity marketing to get the word out. So hopefully that explains that, and it provides a little bit more clarity. Also, the guide includes instructions on how to use Go Services and how to program the Go's. So it's all laid out, And the last thing I want to discuss before I hand it over to our great trainer, Scott, is just so you understand, because there's some language in here, the Asirvia marketing system is specifically for the Asirvia affiliates and representatives. There is another marketing system called Leads to Success system that's for customers. It's being developed. It is being developed, and it will be specifically for customers who want to capture information, but they don't have a way to do it. So this is being developed, and we'll let you know when it's all rolled out. So I want you to make sure that there's no confusion. Leads to Success system is specifically for your customers with other businesses to promote what they have, and they don't have a way to capture. They don't know how to do it. They need a system, so we're saying, here, use this system. The other last thing is asirviasupport.com. That's the place to go for anything to do with Go services and the Go. Any support questions, that's where you go, asirviasupport.com. You don't need to, you can from there create a ticket, you can email, you've got FAQs, all the information that's relevant. It's one place where you can go. We made it really simple and easy for you. So let's get into the Asirvia marketing system. This is the graphic you'll see with the welcome video that's there for the system. And Scott, before I hand it over to you, I just have 3 very quick points to make. The Asirvia marketing system is designed specifically to help Asirvia affiliates and reps market, promote, and build their Asirvia business. That's the whole purpose. That system, that's exactly what it's designed to do. It is designed to promote the Go services platform, which is part of your business. You are building a business, getting the word out regarding the Go services platform. Now, support for the marketing system comes from the leaders using this system, and it will come through FAQs and training videos and the Success Club. So that's very important. Anything that we feel that you need help with or is not covered in the current training videos, we will create. And you've got to thank Scott DeVore on this. He's taking the lead on this to really understand this system from A to Z and make sure everything is connected, working. And when he sees that people are hung up, these videos will be created and put there. So when you want to understand something regarding the training system, go to the system. That's where you're going to get all the information you need on how to use it. Please do not go to asirviasupport.com for questions or anything to do with the Asirvia marketing system, because asirviasupport.com will turn around and send back your request for help and direct you to the Asirvia marketing system, the training videos that are inside there. Now, the last thing is every affiliate and rep can contribute content, which means testimonial videos, blog articles, photos for the Asirvia marketing system. So important for everyone to get this. The more content we add to this system, the more we own this space. And I'm going to let Scott talk to you more about that and talk to you about what are the things that you need to focus on now as you start learning about this system. So Scott, hopefully I didn't take up too much of your time with the training and covered what needed to be covered. Really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do this today.
Absolutely, Andre. Let's do this. For the man behind the curtain, can we swap screens and put this screen in? There we go. Perfect. So just like you said that we're going to launch. Let's see. Let's make sure this is showing. I am not seeing. Bear with me just one second. There we go. Hey Zach, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Perfect, thank you. All right, so as Andre said, there's things that we can do to contribute and crowdsource the information. So first of all, if you don't know me, my name's Scott DeVore, and we are super excited that you are here. And as Andre said, we are trying, as leaders, we're trying to put together and give you all of the information to help you market, promote, and build your Asirvia business, which in turn will help you market, promote, build whatever you have else going on. So as you see on the screen, there is a graphic, the horizontal video graphic. So because your TV sits horizontally, because your movie screen is horizontally, if you are doing unboxing videos, if you're doing brick and mortar testimonials, you need to make sure that you shoot your video horizontally. Okay, I can't be any more clear. We are looking for unboxing videos, but most importantly, we are absolutely looking for testimonials of realtors, brick and mortars, and we need your help to create. And as I said at the beginning, we're going to be able to disrupt this space, how we can help people market, get their message out. Andre's analogy of the billboard, you know, we've talked for 6 months that this is a billboard in your pocket. So when we jump in to the marketing system, I'm going to give you 3 initial slides, and then we're actually going to go into the training. What I want you to know about this is that this system is going to help you explode your business. It absolutely will help you explode your business. Now, what I also want to say, I'm throwing a disclaimer here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday on the East Coast. While this is an epic system, right now, you today are invited to learn and understand the system. It's not 100% fully functional, and it is functional, but I'm going to tell you why, that for the next few days, you want to jump in, you want to learn, you want to be that sponge and get as much information so that you can understand how you can use the system. But when I say it's not fully functional, you do not want to be promoting, prospecting, dropping your links places because A, we don't want you to muddy the water. B, we don't want to have to deal with if the link is not assigned to you or if there's something that's misaligned, we don't want you to have to be worried. So the course of the next 7 days, 5 to 7 days, hear me, the next 5 to 7 days, you are to play, you are to get familiar with this system. But you should not be pushing this out to prospects. Heck, go ahead and use this on your own, set it up so you see what those autoresponders do. If you haven't even jumped into this yet, I'm telling you, your mind will be blown because this is going to be epic. So here's the next screen when we're talking about you're going to log in to your back office. You're going to go to the services tab and click on the marketing system. And then in the upper left-hand corner, this is what you're going to see. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to change screens, and let me stop sharing for 1 second. Now we need to close this one, bring up this one. And what we need to do is pop this screen. Hey, Zach, can you throw that back this direction? Because it's not allowing me to, it's not allowing me to populate this image, this screen.
What are you asking me to do here?
Can you turn off my sharing and send it back to me? Because it's asking me, it's not allowing me to show this other set of windows. There we go. Thank you.
Yep.
Perfect. We're going to show that. There we go. So when you log in, you're going to come into the marketing system, and I'm actually going to go right here, and we're going to take the next 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm going to give you an overview. I'm going to talk to you about how you can use this, but there are some things that you have to do when you first get started. Okay, so when you've come into the marketing system, again, you started, you got to services, you came down the marketing system, and then it's going to pop open a new window. In the upper left-hand corner, it should say, hi, your name. It says, Scott. Hey, I'm in the right place. Great idea. I'm going to click on the picture, and it's going to say, hey, you know what? It's time to put in a picture. Guess what? It's really simple. If we click upload, we navigate out to where we want to go. We go into our marketing screenshots. You know what? We're going to choose this crazy picture here. We're going to hit open, and it drops in my picture. I can scale it up or down. And this is just from a custom standpoint for you. Remember to hit the save button. So right now, our picture's saved. The most important thing to do in our steps is now spend some time in our contact information. First name, last name. This is all important, and I can't express the importance enough because all of this ties into the functionality and the tools of your autoresponders, of your text messages. If you haven't seen what this can do, first of all, the speed system is fantastic, and we're going to talk about that. So when we go into contact information, some things that we need to make sure. You need to make sure that your email address is right. You need to make sure that your mobile phone number is right here. But more importantly, when we scroll down, because this right here says My Text Updates, mobile phone number, phone, and then you choose your carrier. The reason you're going to do this is because you are going to be able to use the functionality to text, get text alerts, to be able to email straight out of here. And in today's training, we're not going to go so far deep that you get lost. I want to be able to give you enough information. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start, go into our profile, and we're going to click Save. We've gone and we've adjusted our picture. We've gone to our contact information. Now, let's do this. Let's go to our social tab. We are having some technical difficulties. My screen on this end is frozen. So let's do this. Go right here, come down to marketing system. It's kicking me in. Perfect. So this is what you're going to see. You're going to see contacts, social media, tracking, your account, training, and websites. You get to this spot by clicking on this cute little purple home icon. All right? So when you click on that, it's going to bring you back here. So the first thing we're going to talk about is I do want to go back in by clicking on my name because I want to go in to my social connection. Right now, you've got Twitter, you've got a WordPress link, you've got YouTube, and you've got Facebook. You put in your connections for your social that you want to use. You're going to hit Save. Let me hit my home and then take a look at what we've got. And if you don't know, I will say this. Let me go back here. I'm sorry. If you're not familiar with how to get your Facebook, just log into Facebook and click on your picture in Facebook. And it's not a Facebook training, but go in and grab the information up in the URL. And then you drop this in here and you hit the Save button. All right. So now, here's what we're going to talk about. What this system can do, you can absolutely reach out to your social media connections. And what I want to say is, A, you shouldn't be blasting your link anywhere. Last week, I believe we talked about how you want to create that curiosity. So you shouldn't be blasting out your link. You should be creating, engaging, and getting people to ask you what you're doing or for you to have a legitimate conversation with somebody so that you're not just blasting out your link, because you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that if you know that somebody is a plumber or a realtor, that you can say, hey, I see you're a realtor, or hey, I know you're a realtor. I'm going to send you a blog post of 3 benefits of how proximity marketing can help you grow your business. Wow, you're providing value. What a great option. So let's talk about what we see here. We've got contacts, links, tools, training, and support. We're going to go right in here to training, because this is what everyone needs to do first before you start jumping in. And I know there's some people in here that say, I'll just figure it out. Listen, I've gotten messages, I've gotten phone calls. If you don't know how to turn on your go, seriously, if you don't know how to turn on your go, then you have no business just jumping in and figuring it out. You need to follow the steps, and we're going to provide you that system. So when you log into training, you're going to see there's a welcome. Hey, look, that's the one and only Andre. He started the call. He's got a short message for you. And then it's very simple. After welcome, we hit the start button. Now, if you're not familiar with what SPEED stands for, and in direct sales, network marketing, affiliate marketing, maybe you've heard that fast is fun and slow is, well, no fun. So our system about speed, and there's something to be done with a quickness, but also it is an acronym for share, present, enroll, elevate, and duplicate. So when I click on my green start button, I'm going to start with the welcome, and then I'm going to go through the tour. And there are fantastic videos. They're all short. I'm telling you this, you can do your speed training in less than 30 minutes. Can 30 minutes help you make more money? Yes. In 30 minutes time, can you be more familiar, more comfortable, and understand what you have the power of so that you can help explode your business? Isn't that worth 30 minutes of your time? The answer is yes. So when you get into our speed, we're going to then go through the share, the present, the enroll, and they're all short videos. They launch right here. You can do it from any device. You can do it from a tablet, a laptop. We're going to go through this. And at this point, and we're not going to watch it today, your time is valuable. You're going to watch it when it's convenient for you. But I recommend doing all of the speed trainings first. It's important. We put it in there so that it'll make your business and your life easier. Now, from this point, we're going to assume that we have absolutely watched all of our videos. Now we're going to come up here. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of information through what the system can do. So I click on contacts. This is very robust, and it's awesome. And you know what? Those of you that are here as an affiliate, if you're using this to grow a business, it's not costing you anything. The company is providing that as part of your affiliate fee. It's part of what your back office fee is part of. And I'm telling you, you can be so granular. Now, for those of you that are not tech savvy, here's what I'm going to tell you. You can create a message, you can drive people places, and they can watch a webinar, they can get emails from you, and you just have to start the process in motion, okay? It's almost set it and forget it, but I would never tell you to do that with a business because you really want to make sure that you know what's going on. So when we look at our contacts, there's a whole lot of information up here. Now, right now, I only have 2 total prospects in my system. And it's been done on purpose that way because I've been using my system, deleting people, adding people. But let's assume that you've gone out and you've met with a business owner and they want to know more about what you're doing. But they don't have time to watch a video. They don't have time for a meeting. We can come right here to add. And it's going to say add a contact. And of course, the asterisks are required. This isn't anything new. I don't have to teach you anything. But what we're going to say is we're going to say that my friend that I met this morning for coffee, Freddie Flintstone, he is super excited. And we're going to say that he's got a mobile number, and we're going to say it's 804-555-1212. And select the category. Well, right now, what you have available is in the tell a friend, or I could create a new category, but for today we're going to say tell a friend. And what's the relationship? Is he a family? Is he a friend? Is he a colleague? Is he an acquaintance? You know what? You can also add some other things here in the moving forward, but let's just say he is a friend. You know him, and then it says, hey, select auto mail. This is going to be the auto responders that go out to your prospects. Again, it's the set it and forget it. Get them into the system. The sequences will work, and they will be marketed to. It's going to look like it's coming from you. It's not coming from Andre. It's not coming from Kevin. It's coming from you. Why? It's coming from you because you set up your email. You set up your information in your profile. Remember when we first started, we said you had to click on your name and update your contact information. Well, right now we're going to say add a contact series in the system auto mail. And let's say there's some notes. Met for coffee, wants to know more about goes. Didn't say devices, didn't say beacons. These are words that we will forget. And I'm going to hit add new prospect. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you so that you can stay compliant, so that the company can give you this tool. Look, it says, hey, Freddie Flintstone was added to the contact manager. The autoresponder is in place. Click OK. Now look right here, Freddie's here. He's going to get an email, and it was created at the time. You can only individually add 10 contacts a day in this method. Let me say that again. This method of adding contacts, you can only do 10. Scott, why can you only add 10? Well, there is anti-spam laws. There is the ability to make sure that we provide to you a system so that you can be compliant. Now, do you need to know all the compliancy laws? No, because the company has taken care of it. We've built this fantastic system to build and explode your Asirvia business. All right, so let's do this. Let's click in Freddie Flintstone. And now look at all this. This right here is where the system went from pretty good to epic. This right here is where you get to add in all sorts of information. Maybe he handed you a business card. Well, you can go ahead and put that information in, the address, city, state, select the country if that makes sense. And then time zones. Oh, wow. Why is time zones important? Because you know what? There is going to come a time when you're sending out messages specific to time. So if it doesn't know what time zone you're in, going to send at the wrong time. Now we've got some abilities to send video, send text, email, add, remove, transfer. Now this transfer is pretty cool. A good buddy of mine and I yesterday were playing with this, and I had somebody show up in my system, and I could not figure out how he got into my system, and I forgot that the one and only Curry Russell had sent me by transfer a contact. So that's something that we're gonna dig deeper on this later. I'm really just trying to do a quick overview. I don't want anyone to get totally lost. It is robust. It's a great way to help you promote. So if I wanted to send somebody a text, send them an email, we just click the button. Right now, because it is a sample, it's not going anywhere. I'm not going to do that. What I want to do is I want to go in and show you some of the tools that are here. Now, the other ability is that you can absolutely have more than 10 contacts brought into your resource system. There's just other ways to get them in. And so that is inviting them to a webinar or sending them a private message with, hey, check this out. And they actually self-populate that information. They want to learn more, they click the button. It is unbelievable. So let's go in here and let's take a look at our links. Right now, we are in the process of building and adding to it. Okay, so this is what Andre was talking about, how we are crowdsourcing all of you for content, and you will be rewarded with that content. So when we're talking about the content, we're talking about stuff that can be added to the blog page, and there's only a few in here right now, but there's also some social information. Now, I'm going to go back to the disclaimer that I said at the beginning. Do not, right now, today, for the next couple days, do not use this to post to different locations. And I'm telling you that because if you do, you might not have the right connectivity, and then you'll be upset when Freddie Flintstone decides to sign up with you and brings in 1,000 people. Okay? And don't be upset, because we're telling you that it's there, it's functional. We're just making sure that the last dots of the I's are connected and the T's are crossed. So let's take a look at the capture page. So I'm going to draw your attention to the URL. It's asirvia.info and then your username. But look how beautiful this is. You can click to play, and when I click to play, it launches the 2-minute video.
Are you a small business owner? Do you have
And it's probably a little slow on the webinar, on the replay, but you can go into your own marketing system and check this out. So click to play, and looky right here. Automatically promote your business and attracts new customer. Create your account. Oh my gosh, do any of you guys know these people? Robert, Sherry, some of these folks, they've got their testimonials right here. Man, oh man. And let me tell you, it is a work in progress. We're working to make sure that you have the best tools in the market as well as the right information to share with your customers and prospects. So it tells you how it works. Cool. Down at the bottom, another create your account. Again, if you're setting it and letting the system do its job, you could send this link for somebody to get info, and if they liked what they saw, they had create info or create your account. So when I hit create your account, looky what it asks. First name, last name, email, and phone. So let's go ahead and do this. I've got a good friend of mine, Barney. We're going to say Johnson, and an email address. We're going to say sample@gmail.com, and a phone number. We're going to put in 1234, and then we're going to hit continue. Now, it's going to say, hey, create an account. Okay, cool. Where am I? What's my country? Now, you've all seen this. You've all done this, but we just connected, and everything is here. We're going to say connect US, and looky here. Who's it referred by? It's referred by me. And then Barney, Johnson, company, all this other stuff. Scroll down, login details. Oh my gosh, I can buy packages right here and create the account. Fantastic. So I'm going to actually close this. That's your capture page. Without going too much further, I do want to show you a couple things. I want to show you the webinar. It's going to load it to asirvia.tv/your username. You can register for this. Now you can do the live stream, and guess what? If there's not a live stream coming up by the company, it's going to allow you to play and see a replay of the most recent one. Now, again, the course of the next few days, you are to be in here learning, exploring the system, understanding. And I'll tell you, please, if you and I, if we're connected somehow, if we're in the different Facebook groups, know that Andre says that it is going to be, the information is going to be fielded by the field, but that does not mean that you blow up your upline and ask them every question. Read, look. We're going to put plenty of frequently asked questions and some tutorial videos so that it'll make your life easier. Now, the blog page. This is epic. We're going to click on it. It's tied to me. Right now, we've got 3 different messages. 5 hot tips for salon marketing. 4 ways for a small restaurant on a small budget can grow their business. And proximity marketing for real estate, 3 key benefits. Now, again, you could click over here. This is an active button. Create your account, and looky what it does. It brings you here. Watch the video. It's all good. It's keeping them in your system so that you can see and they can see what this is all about. But again, do not send or share these publicly until we give you the go-ahead. When I look over here on my social, here is what's huge. It's loading. Oh, no results. Darn. But if I click on shareable assets, we can see testimonials. We can see non-shareable assets. Oh, there's nothing here right now. Again, we're building this with you. Let's look at testimonials. And we've got some testimonials in here that have already been put in by people that have, we've got a realtor testimony. Now, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you this because I know this works. I don't want you posting, but here's what we're going to do. Remember, I connected my Facebook. I'm going to hit share. And this is what you're going to see. Step 1, copy and paste the suggested text or write your own statement in the box below. Copy and paste the URL after your text in the text box below. So here's what I'm going to say. Hey, man, I know that you are a fantastic, oops, spelled wrong, fantastic realtor, and thought I would share. Now, share it to a business page, share it to a personal page, share it to groups, or share it to an event. So right here, I'm going to share it to a personal page, and I know I'm going to send it to somebody. It's going to be posted to my page. Actually, that's something I need to write a note down. Bear with me one second. And let's do this. I am going to load my Facebook just so that you can see. I shared it to myself. So this I posted on my own timeline, but here's the image, here's the information. We've got all sorts of people messaging. So in this situation, I'm actually going to delete the post because I don't want it out there on the public. We're going to delete, but it did post, yes, and then we're going to X out. So here's what I'm going to show you here. There's plenty of content. You've got blog post content, and it's constantly populating information. You have the ability to grab this, copy it. You can post it to LinkedIn. You could post it to Google+, Twitter. The possibilities here are endless. Now, I do see that we are running right up to, I'm actually about 3 minutes over, but I want to finish this out. So when we go into tools, we have auto mail. We're not going to talk much about this, but there's texting, there's the dialer, there's forms, there's scripts. I'm telling you this, that if you cannot see that this has the ability to set your business on end, on fire, and get you ranking up by the time we get to Atlanta, I think you've missed the boat. So at this point, what I'd like to do, looking to see if there's anything that I'm missing. All right. So what I believe we're going to do is, at this point, we're going to wrap up. There's more than 29 people live right now in the room. And you know what? There's going to be so many people watching this on the replay. We are super excited that you've taken the time. I just want to thank the Asirvia corporate team for putting this massive system in place to be able to help us as field folks be able to, maximize our business. So with that being said, today's webinar is a wrap. We just did a brief overview, but in recap, Atlanta, January 26, 27, 28, the tickets are up, asirvia.net/Atlanta 2018. If you have any questions, you can go to events@asirvia.com. The other thing is that when you log in, you're going to come to services, you're going to come down to marketing system, and once you do that, the first step is click on your name to set up your profile and set up your picture, adjust your social, and then go right on in to training. So with that being said, my name is Scott DeVore. Absolutely appreciate you guys taking the time to check this out. And our Saturday training is a wrap.